Hi, and welcome to my studio. This is Jim with Sketching with Jim. I'll take you along on a trip back to Newfoundland a few years ago for this sketch. And we visited Petty's Harbor on the east coast of Newfoundland. And it's another one of those really quaint fishing villages that have a lot of history and a lot of story and a lot of nice people. We met a couple of older fishermen next to the wharf, and they had about as much character as the small fishing village does, which added to the whole feeling of the place. So I thought I'd use a photograph that I took at the time for this sketch. And it eventually turns into a watercolor sketch, but unfortunately when I was applying the watercolor, I think I forgot to press the record button on the camera. Hence, there is no recording of the watercolor process. But to tell you the truth, I kind of prefer the black and white ink drawing anyway. So I'm thinking you didn't miss much. I will give a snapshot of the colored version at the end. So I'm using the Pilot Metropolitan fountain pen again with the fine nib, and I'm really enjoying using this pen for drawing. The ink flows so well that I really don't think too much about the actual mechanics of the drawing. It just frees me up to make the lines, so I can center all my attention on what I'm trying to draw, rather than how hard I have to press the pen or whatever. Lately I've purchased a few of the inexpensive fountain pens out of China. And some of them are really nice. Others are a little on the cheap side, hence the price, I guess. But one thing it does do is makes you appreciate a pen that really is of a better quality and flows nice. I may at some point try some of the other fountain pens on drawing videos, but for now we'll just stick with the Pilot. Seems to be working for me quite well. Although I try to keep the drawings simple and focus on just the main parts of the drawing that I want to portray, in this one I felt it came very close to being overworked and a little bit too much detail. But I think that's in part due to the subject. The photograph itself shows quite a detailed scene. So it's a matter of deciding what you can take out and still give the overall story that you wanted to portray with the ink drawing. So when we were in Newfoundland, we gravitated toward all of these little fishing villages, which Newfoundland has quite a few of. There's something about the small fishing village, the warmth of them, and the colors and the shapes that just begs to be photographed and sketched. It's another one of those things I always sit back after and wonder why people are drawn to such scenes. What makes us think one scene is, one village is more pretty or beautiful than another. I believe these are the large crab cages that they put down. I tried to get in all of the little parts that tell the story of this village. The crab cages and the various odds and ends of things. I probably should have tried to simplify that area a little bit more. But I think it still worked okay. So this video is 1.5 times the speed, which still shows the process quite well, but just shorten the video up a little bit so that it's not too long. And at this speed you can still see each stroke fairly well in the way it was done. If you're into seeing how I do these things. This building obviously wasn't in the photograph. But I thought I needed to, in order to cut off that complicated background, I needed to put something here, so I thought another shed would be appropriate. Most of my drawings are basically copying what I see, but every once in a while you have to add something here or take something out to help with the composition, or hopefully help with the composition. And boards on the building, of course, need to follow the perspective of the building itself and the overall perspective, just to make it look right. Wasn't quite sure how to finish off that edge, but a couple of boxes here and there seem to do the trick. And to show that there is water below, one of the only ways you can do that is to put the reflections of the objects in, and a few little swirls here and there to show the ripples on the top of the water. And you always need the shadow or darker areas for contrast and for shaping the objects. And because the boat is mostly white, you need that dark area around it to show that the boat is white. Then any hatching you do in the water would be horizontal, going with the surface of the water. And you can see why I was at risk of overdoing this drawing. There's so many bits to it and so many lines. Then afterwards come over some of the lines on the main center of interest, just to try to separate it from the background. a little bit. Anyway, thank you for dropping by, and I hope you enjoyed this sketch, and it gives you some kind of inspiration to try something yourself. And hopefully I'll do more of the fishing village and fishing boat type of drawings, because as I do, I'm sure lots of people enjoy this stuff.